I guess we'll go around and we'll talk to everybody else, too. What do you want?
Looks like old Doc got here just in time. How have you survived with a droid and little Miss Uptight as your only friends?
Be nice. Do not talk bad of Kira.
T7's as loyal as they come. And you should address my fellow Jedi by her name.
Right. What's her name? Sneera? Kanoya? Yeah, never mind. Before I settle in, a few things. First, I like my quarters kept at least 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the ship. I only eat energy pudding, so stock up on that. Also, give me 30 minutes in the refresher every morning. That's all.
I mean, it's not entirely unreasonable. You're being a bit goofy, though.
Are you sure there isn't more? I could have T7 clean your laundry, or read you bedtime stories.
Laundry service? Done. And have the girl turn down my bed every night. Never seen a ship's med bay right next to the engine compartment before. Not exactly convenient. I've done better with worse. Until I have everything online, stay in one piece. Doctor's orders.
Yeah, sorry. Kira's not touching your bed, thank you. I'm mainly just talking to you to get these out of the way, and because it gives me experience.
So far, so good. And now that we're a team, figure it's only a matter of time before the whole galaxy gets saved. Prepare yourself for fortune and glory, pal. You'll be up to your chin in beautiful women when this war's over.
I already am.
Got news for you, Doc. I started that party early.
I'll bet you did. Old Doc's no stranger to the fame game. Cure a plague-ridden planet or two, and people get grateful enough to give you anything.
I feel a little surprised to believe you say planets.
That's amazing, Doc. Which worlds did you save?
They're way off on the Outer Rim. Point is, millions are alive and kicking, thanks to me. Yes, sir. As soon as this galaxy's saved, you've got a lot to look forward to. I'll be there to see you through it all, buddy.
I feel like I could like Doc as a character if he would just back off from Kira. That's pretty much the only thing I need him to do, is to shut his mouth and stay away from her. Be friendly all you want,
Gotta say, this is one comfy starship. Never saw anything this cushy on the Outer Rim. Those fringers use rocks for pillows. And medical care? Forget it. Kolto might as well be a myth. Tough work being a doctor outside the Corps.
So, is that where you're from?
I take it you didn't start your career on Belmora.
Born on Raltier. Graduated Coruscant University. Highest honors. I could have gone home, had a safe medical practice, and died of boredom. But I'm a man of action. You have any idea how many people have tried to kill me for bringing quality healthcare to their planets?
Patients? Or competitors?
You must have a lot of unhappy customers.
All my patients love me. Even the ones who don't make it. The frontier worlds are crawling with pirates, gangsters, and tax collectors. But they're no match for old Doc. Not everyone needs a laser sword and mind tricks to get out of a tight spot.
But they do help.
I don't need them either. They're just efficient.
Me? I rely on superior intellect and natural charm. Works every time. If I were you, I wouldn't leave the ship without me.
I mean, if this worked more like KOTOR, and I could take 2 companions... I mean, but then again, I'd probably just take Kira and Scourge. Hey, Taberser Bubble.
I need the Jedi Council's hollow frequency. Old Doc's gonna have a chat with your bosses. This code you people follow has you wrapped up tighter than the Emperor's shorts. It's not healthy. In my professional experience, enjoying life on a regular basis dramatically reduces your chances of falling to the dark side.
Yeah, I can see
Peace
that.
and contentment are the foundation of a good life. Everything else is only a
no,
distraction.
what? That's not even close to what I thought that was gonna say.
I need the Jedi Council's hollow frequency. Old Doc's gonna have a chat with your bosses. This code you people follow has you wrapped up tighter than the Emperor's shorts. It's not healthy. In my professional experience, enjoying life on a regular basis dramatically reduces your chances of falling to the dark side.
How exactly would indulging myself lead me away from the dark side?
That's like swallowing tiny doses of poison for an extended period. Eventually, you develop a tolerance. I'm glad I'm around to keep things lively. The ship would be way too serious without me.
Haha, you haven't seen what goes on in my quarters yet. At least you better not. Don't be a creep.
Life of a combat medic. Long hours, grueling work. Patients bleeding all over your nice clothes. I'm not complaining. Nothing beats the look of gratitude from someone whose life you just saved. But it gets distracting when beautiful patients fall in love with you. I mean, lots of ethical dilemmas, you know.
Does that happen a lot?
How often do combat medics meet beautiful women?
Why do you think I took the job? I figured Jedi have the same problem. You must have admirers lined up from one end of the galaxy to the other.
I mean, I do. A lot of people do admire me for my hard work.
I have billions of fans on Coruscant alone.
Just imagine how popular we'll be after we knock the Sith Empire into a black hole. If I were you, I'd get some extra sleep now.
Oh, please, I slept in much later than I should have today. I could have got a lot more work done. This is only like the 5th video I've
You
recorded
get along
today.
without me for a bit, right? Need to pop over to Alderaan.
Old friend of mine there got kidnapped by gangsters. They'll kill her if I don't deliver the spice they paid me for.
Shouldn't you be more upset?
How can you be so casual about this? Your friend is in terrible danger.
Why worry? Old Doc's got everything under control.
A couple of years back, I scammed this gang for a bulk load of credits. Spent everything to set up a refugee hospital on Alderaan. My friend is the head doctor there. I guess the gangsters finally figured out where all the money went.
And now they want it back. Can you afford it?
They're holding your friend hostage until you give them their credits. Or the spice.
I'm going undercover for Republic Customs. Once I deliver the spice and free my friend, the good guys swoop in. Gangsters go to prison and my friend gets your hospital back. Whole plan's foolproof. Won't take any time at all.
Alright, well you better be careful.
Watch your back, Doc. Someone's always building a better fool.
Don't I know it? Those gangsters were smarter than I thought. But the Republic hostage negotiators talked them out of killing me. They were really something.
Oh, wow. Alright, what happened to your friend?
I assume the woman you went to save also survived.
Old Doc never lets down a lady in distress. My friend got away clean. We never got a chance to catch up, but, hey, that's her on the holo. Probably wants to say thanks. Hey, pretend you work for me, alright? You look terrific, Prudy. Have you lost weight? Love the new hairstyle.
2 years without so much as a hollow, and that's all you can say. You abandoned me at our wedding.
Whoa! Whoa, dude, what?
Doc, is this woman your wife?
We're just good friends. She's a little confused, that's all.
I thought you loved me. You said all those wonderful things on Ord Mantell.
Prudy, sweetheart. Those were sweet nothings. You should never take those at face value.
My parents flew all the way from Coruscant for a wedding that never happened. You loathsome cad. I wish I'd never met you.
Okay then.
Some people simply aren't destined for each other.
Destiny has nothing to do with it. He's a coward.
Look on the bright side, Prudy. You still have that hospital I bought you.
The gangsters burned it to the ground.
She still loves me.
Okay. So, are you gonna build her a new one? Now I'm just interested.
Those gangsters on Alderaan brought back some great memories. Oh, they used to call me Doc Operator back in the day. I was the go-to guy for everything medical. Trauma kits, surgical droids, hospitals, you name it, and I could get it. One time, this hut was hoarding med packs after a massive groundquake, selling them at an obscene markup. I tricked Mandalorians into attacking his palace.
Wow, that's funny.
Inciting violence hardly seems like a useful response.
How else was I gonna liberate those med packs? I forged a death mark signed by the Hutt against the Mandalorian clan. They, accidentally found it with a little help from yours truly. The Mandalorians attacked the Hutt Palace in record time. By sheer coincidence, I was there to sweep in and clear out the Hutt's med packs.
And they never suspected anything.
You did this without either side realizing they'd been manipulated?
It helped that they all killed each other. Sometimes things work out. Thanks to an anonymous donor, every hospital in the disaster zone received supplies to treat their patients. Saved thousands of lives. That was small time compared to what we're doing. When we save the galaxy, I'm not staying anonymous.
Hey, at least the anonymity means that you're not actually looking for the fame. You're doing it for the right reasons.
We have got to get off this ship and do something besides beat up bad guys. Don't get me wrong, that's important, but it wouldn't kill us to go out and socialize a bit. I know all the best clubs. I'll show you around, make some introductions. Never know who you might meet. It'll be fun.
I mean... But I'm with Kira. Like, I don't need... We'll see what this says.
Lead the way, Doc. Where should we start?
Everyone will tell you that Nar Shaddad's the place to be. But that's just hype. Truth is, Hutt space is full of boring tourists. If you want real fun, you have to visit the private clubs. They're invitation only. No tourists allowed. Give old Doc some time to work his magic. I'll get us invited to the best club this side of Ord Mantell.
Interesting. But I'm taking Kira. Like, we're a package deal. And she'd probably kill you if you tried to hook me up with someone else.
Can't believe this. Standards at the Republic Health Administration must be non-existent. I went to medical school with a new acting head.
Guy is a moron. Doesn't know a Viber scalpel from a field cauterizer. Barely passed his final exams. How is he the top doctor in the Republic?
How are most of the people top shit of everything?
The Republic isn't a meritocracy. I'm sure he bribed all the right politicians.
This is what always happens. Real doctors go out and save lives. Idiots stay on Coruscant and get themselves promoted. So what if this guy invented a vaccine for Zabrak scalp necrosis? I could have done it. I'm just busy.
What is that?
What is Zabrak scalp necrosis? Sounds bad.
Oh, it's just a low-grade flesh-eating virus. Makes Zabrak's horns fall out. Embarrassing, not life-threatening. Tell you this much. Enough's enough. No more Mr. Nice Doc. The galaxy's gonna find out what a real physician looks like. I gotta find a disease to cure. Something really unpleasant.
Like the Rakul Plague. Oh my shit, Doc. How many things do you have to talk about?
Old Doc's always been more of a lover than a fighter. But I had to up my game since you came around. It's not easy looking good when you're fighting next to a Jedi. But I figured out the trick.
Oh, really?
I've never expected you to keep up with me, Doc. We all have our own strengths.
Keep up with you. I'm leading the way, my friend. Yep. Next time we're surrounded by the scum of the galaxy, they're gonna be sorry they met me.
Okay, keep telling yourself that. Oh my shit, we're gonna be level 50 by the time we're done talking to him.
I don't believe this. We missed the party of the Millennium last night. It's all over the holonet. Music, dancing, attractive people. We could have been a part of it if we hadn't been on the wrong side of the galaxy, saving everyone's lives as usual. 2 heroes of the Republic would have been colossal at that shindig. Infinite opportunities for romance. We would have had it made.
But I've got Kira.
What you mean is you would have had it made. I would have been stuck keeping you out of trouble.
If that trouble was 1.6 meters tall with green eyes and red hair, I'd have let you off the hook. I'm in the prime of my life, and I'm spending it with people who enjoy running around on exploding planets. All I want is to abuse our fame just for one night. Is that so wrong?
Green eyes and red hair. You got good taste, my friend, that's for sure.
It shouldn't be this hard to find a terrible disease I can cure. All the good ones are taken. All that's left are embarrassing things like Bothan nether rot or diseases that'll take decades to treat. I don't have that kind of time.
I'm telling you, look into the Rakghoul plague.
There's bound to be something you can cure. Does it have to be a major disease? There are plenty of uncommon ones.
You don't understand how medicine works. If no one knows it's a disease, they don't care if you cure it. This won't keep me down. I'll cure an important disease even if I have to create it myself. Say, that's not a bad idea.
Create a Sith-only plague.
If you could invent a disease that only infects the Sith, you'd be plenty famous.
Then, I wouldn't need to develop the cure. Not bad. I'm glad you stopped by, but old Doc has thinking to do. You should go meditate, clean your lightsaber and whatever.
Yep, we're legit gonna hit 50.
Old Doc's luck is finally turning around. Got a holocall from this ravishing Ratataki I knew on Hutta. Big opportunity to cure something important.
Ravishing? Ratataki? I don't think so.
I take it that means you're no longer attempting to create your own disease.
Like I always say, a plague in the wild is better than two in the lab. My friend's old employer is a Hutt cartel boss named Nemro. He's infected with an incurable disease. It's eating him alive. Literally. No one's ever cured what Nemro has. He'll pay top credits to any doctor who can save his life. This is my big chance.
Wait, Nemro? The name sounds familiar. I feel like I remember Nemro from one of the other classes.
You never said you were in this for the money.
The credits are just a bonus. The real reward is my name on every Hutt's lips from here to the deep core. Turns out, I studied this disease back in medical school. There's an experimental treatment no one's ever been able to try. It's too risky. I figure if there's a safe place to work with toxic chemicals, it's a Jedi starship. I know you don't mind.
What now?
What exactly are you planning to bring on my ship?
The main ingredients are cyanogen, silicate, ardanium, and accelerite. But don't worry, I'm already mixing the solution and we're all still alive. Now, give old Doc room to work. I got a date with medical history.
If I die, I'm going to kill you.
The treatment formula's ready. Good thing. Nemro's half the Hutt he used to be. My friend's on her way to help. How's my hair? These clothes fit all right? Old Doc's gotta look his best for the historical record.
Oh yeah, Nemro was a Hutt, that's right. Yeah, definitely remember him from one of the class missions.
I'm sure your old flame will be impressed. Why is she coming here?
Hutt politics. It's complicated. When I save Nemro's life, the hollow journalists will be all over me. Oh, here she comes. Look at you, gorgeous. Love the new tattoo.
Wait.
Huh?
Hello?
Nice gun.
Let's get this over with. I don't enjoy playing hostage. Not for you, anyway.
I need to make sure Nemro doesn't try to keep me all to himself after I cure him. Hutts occasionally confuse gratitude with kidnapping. Nemro's got a soft spot for my friend. I'm paying her to stay here as my hostage while I fly to Hutta. Brilliant, huh?
Wow. I don't think I actually talked to you this much. I have new mail. Because that's Kaleo. She's your first companion if you pick the Imperial Agent, and Nemro's the Hutt on Hutta, which is where you start your class. Wow, that's crazy. How much are you paying her?
What's the going rate for a professional hostage?
She charges by the minute. Worth every credit. Sit tight while I take care of business. I'll be back in no time. Nemro will be healthy as a rancor in a meat factory. Or my name isn't Doc.
I feel like it's not.
Jedi standards must be slipping if a worm like Doc qualifies as an ally.
Well, he speaks highly of you.
Is that any way to talk about an old friend? Especially one who clearly adores you?
I'm usually worshipped by men beneath me. Anyway, that's enough polite chit-chat. Is there anything interesting to eat on this rust bucket? I'm famished.
I did it! Nemro's gonna live. The disease is cured. He's already regenerated lost tissue and organs.
Wonderful news. I can leave. It's been amusing.
You're not gonna stay and help us celebrate?
Ha! No.
Good. Goodbye. She's not really a friend of yours.
She said awful things about you. be happy she's leaving.
Are you kidding? I'm thrilled. The view's twice as good. The important thing is, old Doc finally made his mark. When the Journal of Xenomedicine hears this, people will know my name. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm putting your name in the special thanks section of my article, at the top even.
Oh, well, I feel special, thank you. Also, like, even looking at her from behind, like, she's still just ugly as shit. Doc, we have to stop this.
This is the worst day of my life. Some idiot bounty hunter killed Nemro the Hutt before the Journal of Xenomedicine could examine him. They can't verify my treatment worked because Nemro's a big messy puddle of goo. There's no proof I saved him.
Wow, that's shitty. It is kind of go along with the fact that, like, it proves that this, like, the Jedi Knight's quest story is, like, actually before, I think, every other class quest. I'm sorry to hear that, though.
I know how hard you worked to develop that cure.
The average Hutt lifespan is 1,000 years. Nemro was only 600. Stupid bounty hunter. My only hope is someone else coming down with the disease so I can cure it again. I'm not holding my breath. The disease is rare. It could be years, decades before I get another shot at it.
Don't do anything foolish.
I know how your mind works. Don't even think about infecting someone with that terrible disease.
I'm not a monster. It would be a mild strain. You know what? The Journal of Xenomedicine can take a flying leap into a black hole. You know, I'm starting my own blasted journal. I've had enough medical adventures these past few years to fill a library. And I'm telling people all about them.
I mean, yeah. Share your wisdom.
Good. Your knowledge will make the galaxy a better place.
And if I get moderately famous in the process, that's all right too. Publishing a HoloNet journal won't be easy. I'm gonna need recorders, edit droids, and a good S-thread broadcaster. That's some serious scratch. I'll have to start charging for my services. You understand.
The Empire has credits. Wait, no. What?
In case you haven't noticed, Jedi aren't rich.
Oh, please. The ship alone is worth more than I've made for the past 3 years.
Finally, he shut up. Oh my god. That probably made this episode run a lot longer than I wanted it to. Let's go ahead and let's talk to... We're just going to talk to the rest of our crew.
You wanted to see me?
Okay, as I was saying, we're going to talk to the rest of our crew. And I guess I'll probably just divide these up into 2 different episodes because it's a little longer because Doc's stuff he just dragged on about it. Though, to be fair, I don't think we've talked to him since he joined us, so... You're not a failure, T7.
Shafu knew how valuable this information was. He went to extreme lengths to protect it. It's no wonder you're struggling.
Whoa, what happened?
What was your mission?
The Genoherodin. I've heard of this before.
Who or what are the Genoherodin?
But that doesn't mean you failed. You protected him. Did he ever try again, though?
Was this the only attempt on the ambassador's life?
But that's not the same thing, though.
Well, the ambassador may have resigned, but you saved his life. You're a hero, T7.
Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit. You just gotta look at the positive side of things. Maybe all these conversing will get us defeated. Good job.
I knew you'd come through, T7.
Wow, where is he now?
Any idea if this Imperial spy is still active?
But Shafu was killed the same way.
I'm sensing a pattern here, T7.
A bounty hunter. An interesting theory. I know it's only been like
You wanted
3
to see
seconds,
me?
but you figure it out? Who was the assassin?
Tell me what you found out.
Oh, wow.
Anyone who would abandon their comrades in arms is a coward.
Hey, not all bounty hunters are scum. That wasn't your fault, though.
You can't blame yourself for what happened to your master, T7. You didn't let him down. He gave his life to protect the Republic. Now you're carrying on his work. He'd be proud of you.
Yeah, exactly.
The Empire doesn't stand a chance against the likes of us.
He's easily excitable. He's like a child when you give him praise.
What have you got for me?
The Senate. I suspected as much.
Only a few dozen senators have access to those accounts. One of them must be an Imperial spy.
Yeah, but politicians don't have loyalty.
The Senate is made up of greedy, power-hungry opportunists.
Okay, but we have to keep this quiet for now. No, wait.
I never pictured you as a politician.
This droid's just been all over the place.
I never realized you had so many varied skills, T7.
Now, I wonder if this is just wiping out competition, or if there's some serious conspiracies behind all of this.
You have something for me?
Perhaps she's being set up.
If the senator is being set up, I don't want to ruin her reputation. This needs to be handled discreetly.
Yeah, if only we knew someone in SIS. I mean, we will soon, in the near future, but...
You wanted to talk to me, T7?
I bet she's not handling that too well.
You can't trust the person closest to you. Who can you trust?
Okay, don't give the Jedi Council that kind of credit.
I could say the same about you, T7. That's why we're such a good team.
Yeah, I agree. You should be my personal droid for the rest of ever.
Don't worry, little buddy. Wherever I go, you'll be at my side. It's good to know my legacy will live on after I'm gone.
Hell yeah. I mean, eventually someone will have to teach. Unless I learn how to become immortal like the Emperor. But not unless I can still taste things. If I can't taste the things I want to taste, then immortality would be a waste. A little bit of poetry. Hey, Sergeant Rusk, I haven't spoken to you since you joined us.
Master Jedi, the defeat of the Sith Empire is easily the most ambitious mission I've ever been given. In fact, the odds of surviving a battle against the Emperor himself are almost zero. I'm looking forward to this more than any other assignment I have ever had.
You sound suicidal.
That's unexpected. Why exactly?
I've been waiting my whole life for a chance to deliver a decisive victory to the Republic. If I may say so, the Jedi Order's discipline, self-sacrifice, and devotion to duty are a model for all citizens. It will be an honor to serve with you.
I mean, to be fair, once we kill the Emperor, somebody else is going to take his place as the leader of the Empire. They might not be immortal and all-powerful, but that's just how the Sith work.
Master Jedi, I'm aware that my recent military record might raise some concerns. I want to reassure you that my squad fatality rates have not consistently been this high.
Not consistently.
So you only lose all of your men some of the time?
The first squad I commanded after making sergeant was sent to free POWs being held at a small Imperial outpost. Intel said the place would be lightly manned. Most of the Imperials wouldn't arrive for another 24 hours. Intel was wrong.
They were wrong.
The outpost wasn't lightly manned, or the POWs weren't being held there?
The Imperials sent their reinforcements a day early. When my squad broke into the outpost, we were outnumbered 10 to 1. We were outmanned and outgunned, but we achieved our objective. Freed all the POWs, and came out alive. My squad's casualty rate was 97.4%, but we had no fatalities.
Wow. Wait, no fight, like... Squad's casualty rate was 97.4, but we had no fatalities. Does that mean everybody lived?
It's impressive that anyone made it out of there with those odds.
They were good soldiers, far better than any of the others I've had under my command. Our mission was accomplished without permanent loss of Republic resources. That squad was effectively trained, and as a result, we achieved victory much more efficiently.
So it's just about efficiency then?
Then the death tolls are simply a matter of poor resource use?
Good soldiers are a resource. Yes, their loss damages the war effort, but they are meant to be used. Victory for the Republic is worth any cost.
I feel like we aren't gonna get along very well. You are gonna help me get along to level 50.
Master Jedi, our downtime has had a positive impact on my battle readiness. I believe I'm 14.2% more prepared for combat now.
Where do those numbers come from?
What? What does that even mean?
It's a statistical analysis of, well, I won't bore you with the details. I've had a lot of time to think. I've forgotten what that was like.
I mean, you kind of need to. Like, if you don't rest, you're not gonna recharge. You're just gonna run in there and just pew-pew everything.
Relax while you can, Sergeant. There's more fighting ahead.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been thinking about my original squad. I haven't seen any of them since we liberated that POW camp. They seem to be on active duty, but I can't find any mention of commendations or recognition. They should be decorated soldiers.
Maybe you just haven't looked hard enough.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Carson, Nadja, Eckert. That whole squad has simply vanished.
Are you worried they're gone?
One might almost believe that you considered those soldiers people.
They'd be most valuable to the Republic deployed on the front. This just doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe they're part of like a special commando group that's behind the scenes.
Finally tracked down my old squad mates, Master Jedi. Wishing I hadn't. General Garza recruited them into the Special Forces Black Ops program. But now, they're in a detention facility on Beirun, convicted of war crimes.
Wait, how? Why?
Black Ops are supposed to be secret. Who gave you this information?
It started as a nasty rumor from Imperial propaganda, but the detention center's warden confirmed everything. They renamed my old squad the Surgeons, tasked them with destabilizing the Empire's command structure by removing its best leaders. But the Surgeons didn't just target Imperial commanders. They went after the officers' families. They wanted to send the enemy a message.
Whoa, are you sure they actually did that, though?
I wouldn't put it past the Empire to frame your old squad.
I wondered the same thing, but the fact is, they all confessed. They're proud of what they did. The detention center's warden says my old squad mates are serving life sentences. They're young. That's a lot of years to spend in cages. The next time I get nostalgic and curious, Master Jedi, give me a planet to invade.
I mean, I don't disagree with what they did. I mean, the Imperials slaughter entire families all the time.
My old squad mates were good soldiers when I knew them. Still can't believe how they ended up. If I hadn't been reassigned after that first mission, I might have been one of them.
Having regrets?
Are you wishing you'd stayed with them?
I either would have had to kill them or join them. Either way, it would have ended my career as a soldier. It's a far greater honor to be assigned to your squad, Master Jedi. I look forward to the day we face the Emperor together.
Well, that day is coming soon.
I've been analyzing your battle tactics, Master Jedi. I hope you don't mind. I believe I found a way to increase my own combat efficiency by another 25.4%.
That's quite a hefty percentage increase.
I'm happy to provide a good example for you, Sergeant.
It's an honor to serve with you, Master Jedi. May I suggest we return to the field? I'd like to test these new tactics.
Yeah, we'll return once you've all had your say.
Permission to speak freely, Master Jedi.
Granted?
Proceed, Sergeant.
Thank you. I had some concerns when I was first assigned to your squad. The Jedi are known for their discipline and selflessness, and for their pacifist philosophies. I'm pleased to say my concerns were unfounded.
Well, you met me on a battlefield.
After Hoth, I'm not sure why you would have thought I was a pacifist.
As I said, my concerns were unfounded. I came from a pacifist colony, Master Jedi. We were bullied, remorselessly, by pirates, corporations, huts, even governments. I joined the military as soon as I could. Peace only comes to those willing to fight for it.
Yeah, now you get to protect them.
I'm sure your family is glad you're defending them, even if you disagree with their ideals.
10 years ago, the colony was attacked by the Sith. My family was killed. They never fought back. The Sith crushed them, the way you might step on a bug.
We can avenge them, though.
We'll hold the Emperor accountable for this, Rusk. I promise.
Thank you, Master Jedi. At any rate, we should move on. Thank you for hearing me out.
Oh yeah, anytime. Revenge is always a good thing, especially when it's against the enemy. And, by the way, thanks for getting me to level 50. Alright, now we should be able to go to Coruscant, not Coruscant, to the capital, and buy some new shit. So we'll do that in between episodes, and we'll speak to Kira. We'll give her her own episode to say what she has to say. So we're going to wrap this episode up here. If you guys enjoyed watching us finally finish the Voss stuff, and, you know, we got to talk with our friends, and, you know, everybody got to have some downtime, some relaxation, and we'll get back to the battle in the next episode. So we're going to go ahead and get the freak out of here now, and we'll see you guys in that next episode.